Hi guys, here we are at All Saints Church in Catfield, and I've got an absolutely wonderful World War Memorial going on here. I'm just going to just show you what they've done, and these people, I'll go right round, as you can see on these posters, are, I believe, the people who lost their lives during the First World War, and they've done these drawings of them, and over there in the far corner is where they used to live when they were alive. It shows you all the houses that they used to live in, which makes it kind of seem more real when you have that level of connection. But as we walked around, you felt you saw somebody in a uniform, Tina.
Yes. I was walking down this side of the photo, and then I came around here and I saw one of these drawings, and he was dressed like the man who saw, but he didn't have a hat on.
Okay, but if you like what we're doing...
Oh, sorry. If you like what we're doing, can you like, comment, subscribe and share, please?
That'd be fantastic. Okay, Tina, sorry.
Okay, well, I can see a picture of him, and he's sort of sitting, like he's posing for a painting or a photograph.
Okay.
He's got a moustache, very thin, hair slicked back. I do feel that he's from higher up the army.
Yep.
Like a captain.
Yep.
The way he's dressed. He's got that leather thing on and the thing on and the sort of red lapels.
Mm-hmm.
Not lapels, whatever you call these shoulder...
Epaulets?
Epaulets, yeah. And I said something to him. I can't remember what I said. I said, would you like to come through or something like that? And he goes, you don't know how deep it will get. So I don't know if that's a warning to say don't. Or just see if I can get in touch with him. Get something from him anyway. Okay, if there's anyone here who'd like to connect in this time and space, we are not here to harm you in any way, we're here to help you. Release yourself from the earth chains or just let your story be told. I feel like he would have been a local nobility.
Right.
Maybe from the hall nearby.
Gentry, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe from the hall nearby. Is there a hall? Catford Hall, something like that? Is there a hall? Anyway, from a hall.
Right.
Quite a big house.
Yes. Somewhere around Catfield, you think?
Somewhere around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm going cold, so I'm touching trees. I feel like it's there. Would you like to communicate with me? Can you tell me your name? I'm getting the name George, but he's also saying George Medallion, so I'm not sure if he's... I'm getting the name George, but then he said George Medallion. I don't think Medallion is the last name.
No.
Maybe he got the George Cross or something, I don't know.
Okay. Oh, you're right. So we'll just take that as... I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think his name is George, because he's not... Because he said to me, you don't know how deep it can go, so whether he's trying to save me from seeing awful things, or he don't want to talk about his story, I'm not sure, but he's definitely around in this church.
Okay, well, I think...
Okay. Today?
We can communicate with him and we'll just see how it goes. Yeah.
Okay, is there anything you want to say? I've got to ask a question, Michael.
Would you like to come through? What is his name?
I'm going to go with George, because that's the first thing you said.
Okay, what about his surname?
What's his surname, please? Lubbock.
Lubbock. And he obviously lived around here?
Yes.
And what was he in the army?
Captain.
Okay. Is his picture in this where we are now, or are these just representations?
No, his picture's not up.
Right.
But he does look very much like that one.
Okay. And there's a map behind me. Is his house... Is he on that map behind me that shows where he used to live, or where these lads lived?
He's not sure.
Okay, that's fine.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Can you give us the name of the house he used to live at?
Lubbock House.
Lubbock's house.
Lubbock.
Okay, so it didn't have a name, or he wasn't at a hall.
Yeah, Lubbock.
Okay. Okay. And he was in the First World War?
Yes, he died in the First World War.
Did he die over there?
Yes, he died over there.
Whereabouts did he die?
Flanders.
And when? What was the date?
1917. This was coming to an end.
And he volunteered for this?
Yes, of course.
What was he expecting when he volunteered?
I wasn't expecting anything. I was just fighting for my country, king and country.
How did he feel when he was going over there?
Het up, adrenaline, quite looking forward to it. Just quite looking forward to it. He'd been there a while.
Okay.
Maybe 2 years.
Wow.
So he went in the early days.
Yeah.
And he died just as the war was about a year left.
How did he die?
I got myself shot.
How did that happen?
I turned to my back when I shouldn't have done. I was giving instructions to the soldiers, infantry. And instead of keeping my head down, I stood up. And yeah, he got shot. He got shot straight across his back, like that.
Oh, machine gun fire.
I don't know if it's machine gun, but maybe three people at once.
Right.
And one of them passed straight through his heart. So he died pretty quickly. He said that was a hell on earth. If you don't think hell is on earth, it is, or it was then. Bless him. Yeah, he really doesn't like the fact that he got himself shot. He thought he'd survived 2
years is a long time.
But he never was one really at the front.
Okay.
But he was, but he weren't.
What was his role as such then in that war?
My role, what was your role in the war? Well, he showed me positions and where to put people and where to, graphs and maps and where they could, go over or attack the enemy. So
This is more in the organisational field rather than active.
He was active,
yeah.
But he was also doing a lot of work in the background, and studying maps and what they could at the time, to be honest. Where the enemy lied and how, they could get, that was a possible task, he said, but how you could get, towards the enemy line. He said that was a waste of time.
Yeah.
Just a huge, I feel like what a cry,
Yeah.
a huge waste of human life and time. And he said there was just no way I could explain it, and I'm not going to, Tina, to you.
Wow.
Because you can imagine it.
Wow.
Thank you.
How old was he?
36.
Was he married?
Yes.
Did he have
He
children?
never saw his wife again.
He never saw it, right? Wow. And did he have children?
Yes. 2 boys, Edward and Michael.
What was his greatest regret?
Going. Well, it was all jolly hockey sticks and all that. And round up, and the talks and the pep talks were like, we're doing this, but we weren't doing it for anybody. There was no winners. We weren't doing it for our king and country. We weren't doing it for anything else apart from some stupid people. It wasn't even our war.
No. What was his greatest moment of his life?
Meeting my wife and my first son and second son being born.
What did he do when he was back at Catfield? What's his job?
I think he was in the military anyway. I think he come from a long line of military people.
Was his father a military man?
Yes. Yes, he was.
And he rose up through the ranks to become captain?
No. I was already in the military, so...
He was given the job as captain, almost, yeah. What message has he got for us, Tina?
Have you got any messages for today? What you should tell us
For
about?
humanity, anything that you've learned that we need to learn.
It's talking about war. War is the most destructive. War is the most destructive thing that anyone can be involved in. Not only doing the actual fighting and killing and seeing, it's the after effects. Even if you survive it, you're still always in that war. That's always in your mind. And what's going on now, it's just as destructive, because it's not only fair in the people where the situation is, but it's fair in the whole world, which it didn't happen at the time when he was in the war. He said even the hearts of children, everything is saturated in war right now. But he believed in God and he believed in a higher power. That's what got him through. He used to pray, he used to go to church every Sunday, even in the chapel in Flanders. He said, you must have faith in something higher, something bigger. He said, because if you've got no faith, you'll just give up. You must have faith in something. Even if it's in yourself, you've got to have faith. That's what got me through 2.5 years of hell. But I was a fool. I stood up and turned my back. He's not laughing about it, it's not funny.
No.
But that's how he said it, turned my back like a fool. Yes, he just said, have faith in something bigger. Have faith in yourself, have faith that all this and all what we went through is for a reason of a higher evolvement into something bigger, greater than we ever thought possible. Thank you.
And why is he still stuck on this plane?
I don't think he is, to be honest. I think he just came in because he wanted to,
Was he the spirit who said to you,
yes,
very deep,
yes.
it's very deep. Why did he say that?
Because he didn't want to go into all the horrific stories.
Right, so he's just going to give us that much.
Yes, because he said, you don't want to go down that deep, Tina.
No. Well, we have come across that at the Somme, haven't we, Tina?
Yes,
and it wasn't good.
Yes, we have. It's a horror of all horrors. Hell on earth.
You'd like to go over, do you think, Tina, or is he already over? He's just visiting.
He's came in because that's the time.
Yeah.
11/11.
Yeah.
And he just come in and, sort of like...
He's not locked here.
No, he's not locked here. No, he's definitely not locked here, mate. And I think he knew we were coming. He came in to give us that little information.
Yeah.
About to have faith, to tell people out there to have faith in something.
Yes.
Don't just follow the leader like we all did. Don't do it. Take your own power back and be yourselves. And stand up for what you believe in.
Yeah. Good messages.
That's his final word. Stand up for what you believe in. We thought we were doing the right thing. It was horror.
How did you feel when the Second World War came along?
Here we go again. A useless waste of a human existence, time and money. And this war, he said now, although it can get quite dangerous, it won't.
It won't.
It won't escalate to the worst possible scenario. Because we're at a pinnacle. We're at a pinnacle, he said. A pinnacle on the earth. Okay? We have to rise up above the suffering and the war and the destruction. And then there'll be peace on earth. Thank you so very much.
Yeah,
Wow.
thank you for going through.
Okay. He said, well, I'll leave that with you. I've got work to do.
Good man. Good man.
He's a spirit guide.
Yeah.
That's what he is, he's a spirit guide.
And we have had this come through
Yes,
before.
he's a
It's not
spirit guide.
everybody needs to go on. We had Ephesus the other day.
He's quite calm, he's very smartly dressed.
Yeah.
Very clean, cut, nobility.
And he lasted 2 years, which must be a record out on that.
Well, he was not most.
But he wasn't.
up behind the scenes doing,
yeah.
planning. That's what
Yeah.
he keep telling me, planning.
Yeah. Logistics, I think they call it.
logistics on the
Yeah.
radio. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yes. Watching.
Sorry. You know, laughed at me and said, I'm the one out of Blackadder.
Which one though?
I think that's Darling, I don't know.
Oh, darling, yes. That's what he said, was it? Wow.
And he laughed with a big smile. He's not so destructive. He is a spirit guide. He's a spirit guide that goes around and helps people. You know, he made me part of mine, I don't know. But he said, well, he made me part of yours, babe.
Well, if you like what we're doing, guys.
That was amazing to be able to contact the spirit guide who's not in the earth plane but can come and talk to people down on that.
We had that with Ephesus just a few days ago, didn't we? He
pacifist.
was another one, a monk who could come back.
Yeah.
Was more
Like a
than
spirit
happy
guide, yeah.
just to drift in and out and
Give people messages.
yeah.
That's what spirit guides do.
It's not unusual, is it?
And
Tina?
everyone's got spirit guides, believe me. They just don't know how to connect with them.
This is it. This is it.
But they will, if they're ready.
Well, if you like what we're
I'm
doing,
really glad
guys.
that didn't go the way I thought that was going to go, because I thought that was going to get really bad. But
If you like,
he knew that I didn't want to. That's too much for me to have in my mind.
yeah,
What I do.
he gave you as much information as you probably needed to know. We can all fill in the blanks, and 2 years of watching that carnage would have given him some pretty awful experiences.
And he was one of the lucky ones, because he was in the background most of the time.
Yeah.
When I say lucky, there's no one
Well,
lucky in that
I don't
world
think
war.
anyone was lucky going
But
over
he was
there.
one who lasted longer because he had a job in the background, you know?
Well, if you like what we're doing,
Yes, please do like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for
Alright, guys.
listening.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thanks for being with us, and we'll see you again. Bye bye.